We call it Stonehenge. For them, it was the work of a 1,500-year obsession.
The superhuman effort shown to build this monument makes its purpose even more intriguing.
But the real mystery lies in the bluestones, brought from Wales, hundreds of miles away.
The one question on everyone's mind: why did these people, 5,000 years ago, go to so much trouble?
The first clue researchers noticed was the stone's perfect alignment with the sky. On the longest day of the year, sunlight strikes directly at the heart of the monument, the altar stone. This was a calculation too precise to be a coincidence. It was a conscious design. The same alignment perfectly framed the setting sun during the winter solstice. Could this massive structure be an enormous prehistoric calendar tracking celestial events? Perhaps it was a guide for Neolithic farmers, showing them when to plant their crops.
These people could read the sky with a precision rivaling that of modern astronomers.
Was the mystery solved? Was Stonehenge a giant stone observatory dedicated to the stars? Just as we were about to say yes, excavations began to whisper a different story from beneath the earth.
As archaeologists dug the soil around the monument, they encountered astonishing finds.
The pits, known as Aubrey holes, were filled with ashes and burned human bones. This was not just a calendar, but also a sacred cemetery for an elite group of people.
Analyses showed that those buried here belonged to a time span covering hundreds of years.
Perhaps these giant stones stood guard over the souls of deceased kings or spiritual leaders. The monument's construction was proof of a deep respect for ancestors and belief in an afterlife.
So, was Stonehenge a monument belonging more to the world of the dead than the living? This theory also made sense, but it still didn't fully explain the secret of those mysterious bluestones.
The journey questioned, why bring these magical stones across vast distances merely to honor the ancestors?
This is where the most entertaining and strangest part of the story begins, with those blue stones.
These stones were different from the local sarsen rocks. They came from the Preseli Hills.
Ancient legends claimed that these bluestones had magical and healing powers. Some skeletons found in the graves bore the marks of terrible diseases and severe injuries.
These people had come here on long and arduous journeys, seeking a cure.
Stonehenge was, perhaps, Europe's first organized pilgrimage center, a temple of healing.
They came from all corners of the land, seeking the rumored magic of the bluestones, clinging to the hope of a miraculous recovery. The reason they moved the stones so far was their belief in their sacred healing power.
So, this giant monument was a calendar, a cemetery, and now a prehistoric hospital?
Instead of being solved, the mystery had become even more complex. There seemed to be no single answer.
Perhaps this was the true genius of Stonehenge, having no single, fixed purpose.
Over thousands of years, the monument's use and meaning changed along with the society that built it.
In one era, they watched the sky. In another, they buried their ancestors. And in another, they sought healing.
This was the sacred center, where the sky, the dead, and the living were finally unified through vibrant energy.
Its true purpose was to bring the community together, to give them a common identity and purpose.
And even today, it continues to unite us all in a common sense of wonder.